All right, let's go ahead and have everybody meet up in Delta 7, please. So that's really where that side starts from.
I guess we all have the same idea.
Yeah, it's just easiest to keep up with each other.
Reactor online.
No, it's like I said, you know, the clans were
Sensors
actually
online.
built
Weapons
to
online.
support each other.
All
I mean, they're
systems nominal.
basically the same speed. And don't forget, please cancel your ECM out.
Oh yeah.
Juliet on your keyboard, unless you changed it.
Yeah, I was having trouble finding it earlier.
You can, if you want to take the long way, you can always scroll down and hit the right control key on it. Where are we meeting?
Delta 7.
Okay.
Looks like a cheetah party up here. Oh, sorry.
Not to be confused with the Cougar Party. Alright, so this is basically in this green area is where this match
Target
actually begins
acquired.
from this side. Is everybody typically forms up
New
right
target
around
acquired.
here. And then we go with the push.
New
This is
target
one of the
acquired.
times that I think, you know what, it would be nice to have a dire wolf. Because this is like the dire wolf's time to shine. Is on this map, on this exact spawn. So usually, if you're gonna push the tunnel, you start setting up right around here. I usually like to park right there, and that's where I wait in a formation breaker. If you're running support, you are on my hip. Let's pretend that B right now is the formation breaker brawler. This is where I'm sitting right here. I'm ready to support him. I am just off his hip, just behind him. Like this is where you should be. Never in front though. Never get in front of him. So we'll do a slow roll out of here. Always on his right, but he's going to actually line up on the wall.
That
There
way
you go.
he can
Keep it
poke
around
with
50.
his right torso.
That way he can. He can. You're all right, man. It's harder to do in these small mechs. And that way he can do things. Actually get into position without taking too much fire.
And
That's
also
why.
helps the assaults break left if they need to, right?
Exactly.
If
Now,
they start taking a lot of fire, they can crash the wall.
Now the first thing that B is going to do is he's going to look to see right or left. Which way is going to be, because usually there's somebody right there on the left side. Or there might be one or two over there, but usually they are in this corner right here. So if I was in my Atlas, the first thing I would do is just face hug this guy and give him a good old Atlas hug. Just obliterated. And then after I alpha strike into him, I move on. And I let the defensive guys or the rear brawlers, whatever, just take care of him. And I move on. I'm torso twisting. I'm going from literal cover to cover, not stopping. Now, if you happen to have a dire wolf in your group, he's actually going to go straight out of the tunnel. He's not going to stop, and everybody else is going to get that corner.
Sorry.
But that gives him free range. I don't personally prefer to come from that side, just because SRMs are almost ineffective after you get out of the tunnel, unless they're tunnel pushing too and they're counter pushing, and then it just escalates really quickly. And then from there, honestly, it's kind of a cluster to see who wins this battle down here. If they're up top, what you usually do is there'll be a couple guys on the ramp right in there, and it's for some reason it always seems to be a Hellbringer. I don't know why, but that's where they are. Play the pokey game, get that 1 or 2 Hellbringers out of there, and then you decide whether it's worth it to just keep pushing up up the saddle, which honestly, if you're coordinated enough, it's actually a better way to push. Or you send your quick guys to go up the main ramp over here in Gulf 5, where they just start messing with everybody's backs, and then you send your big boys up. So that's it for the tunnel push coming from the Delta 7 spawn. We'll go ahead and reset this back in the tunnel, actually.
New target acquired.
Alright, so we just found out that there is nobody up top or down low. They're in fact all on the saddle. So the first thing we do is we come out here and we watch our ass, because there's a good chance that there is actually an ambush set up on top of this tunnel. I've seen it before. It rarely actually works, but it rips you apart to where your big boys are gone. So we get out there, and then the first thing you do is you send your defense, your fire support guys, start peeky poking this ridge here, and then you start sending your big boys up here, your brawlers, preferably with jump jets, because jump jets are awesome. If you have an Atlas and you get caught, actually, if you are in a non-jump jetting mech, you're almost better to just take the ramp, because even I get caught up here almost every time I try to come up here. There's a certain way to do it. I just can't figure it out for some reason. I get caught up and it takes me about 10 seconds longer than it's supposed to, and that's a really long time. So you get up here, and usually if you push this correctly, you will catch them with their pants down, because what is this again? This whole open area?
Kill zone.
Yep.
Yes, this is a big old kill zone, and this is right where they will be. For some reason, pugs like this spot. They will not they will not see you coming and then like retreat until it's way too late, and then you've won the game. And then from there, you just fight from cover to cover until they've either dropped and you've claimed the top, or you die. Like, that's kind of it. My brain's turning into mush, man.
Alright.
Well, that works.
Yep. So, if y'all just kill me real quick, it'll free the mechs.
Oh, drop down. I want a piece of that.
Target destroyed.
Oh. Just ripped right through my CT. I see how it is, York. Good move. I didn't see that coming.
Good stuff.